Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Aries for the month of July. Alright, I apologize for getting it out too late as, well, I was just having a bit of a lazy spell, I guess, if you want to say it that way. So anyways, Aries, this is for you for the month of July. So Aries, so July 9th we have the new moon in Cancer, and on July 23rd we have the full moon in Aquarius. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to use, these are the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards, and get your overall energy, Aries, for the month of July. The month of July, Aries overall energy for the month of July. Aries. Okay. All right. So we have enlightenment. If you look at this card right off the bat, I see a boat, right? Alright, so I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to put them all out, and then I'm going to read them intuitively. Relaxation. Relaxation for you, Aries. Relaxation. It's beautiful. Flexibility. Flexibility. And power. Power. Alright, so let me take a gander at these cards real quick. Alright, so right off the bat, I feel like Aries, you're definitely seeing something from a different perspective. You're gaining some sort of enlightenment on how powerful you truly are, right? How powerful you truly are. To me, this boat looks like it's in the clouds, right? It doesn't really look like it's on a body of water. So I feel like Aries, you have the power to navigate. When I think of clouds, I think of our thought process. You have the power to navigate your own personal thought process and become more flexible to your journey. Open yourself up, and through this process you are learning how to relax. You are learning how to use perhaps the moon's energy to learn something, because here you are holding a book, and I feel like that's what you're learning. You are learning how to navigate your life and the power source that you have within your thoughts, right? Learning how to adapt, learning how to become more flexible, but at the same time, become more curious, become more curious how to use this power source within you, and how to use the planetary actions such as the moon that's on the back of this card. Utilize this energy, this power source of the planets around you to navigate, to follow. I feel like you're being divinely guided here. Look at all the stars at the top of this boat. So it's like you're following, it's like you are learning to take control of your thoughts, and learning how you can take control of them thoughts and move them anywhere, like the power of your thoughts and how you move through them. I see the boat as movement. Where do boats sit? On emotions, right? So you're gaining enlightenment over the power of your emotions and how to navigate your life through this in a very relaxing way, in a very flexible way. Opening yourself up to taking this dark cloud that has had power over you. You're learning about that. And you are opening up your crown chakra, right? The top of this boat, which I would call your crown chakra, to the divine. So that's what I see for the overall energy for you. I feel like you're definitely learning how to utilize the moon's energy and learn something from it. I see you learning right here. You're learning something and you're gaining enlightenment and you're learning how to take your personal power source, right? Take your personal power source and drive it in any direction that you want to take it in. And being this tiger kitty, which is cats are very curious and independent animals. So opening up your curiosity to learn this, right? To learn the power of the moon's energy and how to use that moon's energy, the power of that moon's energy to be more curious, to gain more enlightenment, to see, you know, to me, there's that moon again here in the background showing up. All right, so yeah, you're definitely being navigated through the darkness. Look at the dark energy on this card, and this card. So 3 out of 4 cards has dark energy, Aries. So you're gaining that enlightenment over the dark energy and the power of this shadow that has blocked you emotionally from going in a direction perhaps that you have been trying to go in. You're learning that. You're learning to be more flexible with your darkness and your light and how to be more calming and relaxing in your headspace and your heart space, and realizing the power of your emotions and how they move you, you know, how it moves you, how your own personal power moves you, because you are right here in this boat of your life, right? You are in this boat. You have the capability of taking control of that boat and steering it any way you want to steer it. All right, so let's go ahead. The next thing we're going to do is pull some runes. So the first rune refers to your present situation for Aries. The first rune represents Aries' present situation. Okay, so here's your first rune. Your present situation. And it is Ingu's. Claims to split up relationships or old habits. You are ready for a new start, so even for a new child. In the meantime, could be dangerous, so keep your good mood. Again, stay and relax, right? Stay and relax, because you're on the verge of a new start. You're gaining that enlightenment, right? So again, things could be a bit dangerous. The power in the month of July, the power source from the moon could be a bit dangerous. So you're being handed like you're birthing something new is what I see for you, Aries. And it very well could be a child. Very well could be. Somebody could be finding out they're pregnant. But I feel like it's more the birth of a new idea. All right, so it's Thing. Ing is the horse god of fertility. Other symbols of this rune are the boar, the cuckoo, and the apple and the laurel trees. Ing is considered to be the doorway to the astral plane in Germanic languages. Ing can mean son of, as in Atheling, or son of the king, and it even turns up in science fiction books as Earthling, meaning someone from Earth, has as opposed to some other part of the galaxy. So the Norse god of fertility, Freya, is associated with Ingus. It can be a rune of horses, although Freya preferred to ride the wild boar named Gillen Bursti. The bristles on the animal's back were said to symbolize golden wheat. So there's the start of a new season or a phase, the beginning of a new project, and fertility and growth. It indicates health, well-being, a fertile mind full of good ideas, in addition to the energy of motivation to make a start on a new project. It is necessary to see off an old project, right? And that is what you are doing. You are learning something new. You are seeing this old project of like this power source as a dark cloud. So what you are doing presently is you're tying up loose ends, and you're getting yourself ready for the next phase of your journey. It's like they're telling you you've been in the dark long enough. So you're clearing out the cupboards of your life, and you're preparing yourself for something new, Aries. So you're letting go of the people and the things that pull you down, so that you can have this fresh start. And I feel like that's the enlightenment that you're gaining. The enlightenment that you're gaining is the power sources, not only within yourself, but the people and the situations that pull you down on your journey. And you're learning how to relax, right? Relax and become more flexible with where you're going, and having that drive is what I feel. So let's go ahead and see, is the attitude to be taken. So this is the attitude to take, Aries. The attitude to take. Well, this is the blank rune. So the blank rune says of fate. So the attitude to be taken is to just trust in fate. That this is a fated time frame for you, Aries. The rune of destiny, it guides your karma and the whole of your previous existences. Your obstacles are the passport to a new start. So it's about fate. It's about luck. It's about destiny. And it's about completing this karmic cycle, right, in the month of July, to have a new start, right? And it's going to offer flexibility. It's going to offer independence. It's going to offer curiosity, wanting to learn how to, like I said, use the magic of the moon as a power source that'll guide you through your imagination, your thought process. So the attitude to be taken is just to look at the obstacle as a passport, right? Look at this darkness as an obstacle that is going to move you forward, right? In your boat here, move you forward in July. So that is awesome. So the final rune is, it shows the direct consequences of derived from your attitude. So this is the direct consequences derived from that fated energy. Oh, you have Rado for Aries. This is the moment to act. Find out what your heart wishes. Resistance will be gone. Rado is union and reunion, the end of conflicts. So it's the consequences, the direct consequences derived from your attitude through seeing that this is a fated energy, right? That the destiny is at play here, is actually going to, is going to put an end to this darkness, this conflict, this power source, this dark power source within you. You're going to put an ending to that, and you're going to stop resisting it because you're seeing it as a fated energy. You could very well be acting, and I feel like that's the direct consequences, is you're going to be acting. You're going to be acting on something, and it's going to move you forward. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. Let's put the runes to the side, and now we are going to do a Celtic cross spread and dig a little bit deeper. And we're going to use the Crystal Vision Tarot and the Kitty Cat playing cards for clarifiers. So the Crystal Vision Tarot is the Celtic Cross energy, and we're going to use the Kitty Cat playing cards as clarifiers. For Aries. Alright, let me shuffle up the Kitty Cat playing cards here real quick for Aries. Alright, we're going to spread them out right here. Alright, so the underlining energy is, yeah, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. There's your Destiny card. That's the middle one. The attitude to be taken is to look at it as you are having a bout of good luck, of fortune, of happiness, of movement, right? Things are moving because it's a fated energy. It's part of your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is about movement. It's about opening yourself up. See the lotus flower. Opening yourself up to this movement forward. Becoming more flexible with the energy, you know, and I do see there's a bit of reflection with this moon's energy that is coming back to you and making you see that power source, that dark power source that has been within you, right? And learning about that. So present energies, yeah, look at that. Didn't I just say that? The Magician. The Magician, somebody who finds that tool, that power source of, you know, balancing out that darkness and light and taking their personal power, right? Finding that power source through here, peace. He's standing on the dove, which represents peace. By being at peace, becoming more relaxed, right? And finding that tool within you to manifest something, right? With the Rado energy, to manifest your heart's wishes, and to take that act, right? To take that act, to magically take that power source and manifest something. All right, so clarify the Magician for Aries present energy. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So becoming more stable with that dark power energy, because that dark power, that dark cloud that was hanging over your life, Aries, was actually keeping you ungrounded. That was very unstable, right? It was very unstable. And I feel like this unstable energy was a power source that you were using to manifest, right? You were learning, and now you're learning how to adapt, how to become more flexible with this personal power source and use it to your advantage. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who is not grounded, somebody who's very unstable, somebody who is not good with money, is not good with decisions, right? So that is what you are gaining enlightenment over, of that dark cloud that was keeping you in this unstable energy. And you're learning to take your power back from that unstable energy and relax, right? Relax. And okay, so what is challenging you? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is challenging you because the Knight of Swords is somebody who perhaps is afraid to face the truth, right? So let's clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So what are you doing is, instead of with that Knight of Swords and then the Ten of Swords showing up, this tells me you're being challenged to put an ending to that unstable energy. You're being challenged to turn around, right, with the Knight of Swords, turn around and face that truth of what needs to end. Turn around, face that truth of what needs to end so that you can learn something about that dark cloud, that power source that perhaps was keeping you like blocked. It was keeping you unstable, right? You're learning that there is some sort of pain, right? There is some sort of pain involved when it comes to what you desire, what your heart wishes. So you are so that is keeping you, it's getting you ready for this new start, right? You know, what comes after the Ten of Swords is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is that awareness, that clarity, right? All right, so what is the root of the issue? The Queen of Cups. So I feel like that's this moon energy with the moon and the sun both going to be in Cancer. I feel like that's the moon's energy. So, you know, with the Queen of Cups, that's about going within, right? Especially with having her in reverse, going within and facing them emotions that have been rooted within you when it comes to you know, being over emotional, right? And not over emotional as that power source that kept that black cloud over your head, that kept you unstable, right? And turning around again and facing that truth, that emotional pain that you've been carrying for a while, and transmuting that, right? Transmuting that personal emotional pain into a tool that you can use as a new power source, right? A new power source. So Queen of Cups in reverse as the root of the current situation. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. So not feeling like you have the strength to pick up the pieces, right? And that's why you have the Queen of Pentacles. Not feeling like you have the strength to pick up the pieces to become stable again. You know, that the wounds within you. So that's why you're being challenged to turn around and face the darkness, right? This dark power source, this dark cloud over your head that is lingering. Turn around and face that truth of truly what was keeping you unstable, right? The pain that was keeping you unstable, the wounds that you were carrying with you on an emotional level that was keeping you in the darkness, and how these emotional wounds was your personal power source that you were using to manifest. So you're gaining enlightenment that you can take the ship through these emotions. Recent past, yeah, judgment. So judgment has been called upon you. They're calling you out on this. They're calling you out on this pain, which makes perfect sense with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords challenging you. The angels are calling you out on this pain, Aries, and saying, hey, it's time. It is time to reflect on your personal power source and why you had this dark cloud over your head, right? Gain that enlightenment over what needs to end. Turn around and face that truth, right? They're telling you you've got the power to transmute this pain into a tool and use it for your own good, right? For your highest good. It's a destined tool, right? So the Judgment, clarify the Judgment card. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Put down that guard. Put down that wall. Stop being so defensive. Right? Stop being so defensive. Turn around and face that truth. That's what they're telling you. In the recent past, you've seen that. It's been brought to your attention, the defense mode that you're carrying, that you put a wall up around your heart in. Crowning you, the King of Cups. So there we have the King and the Queen of Cups in a straight line, right? This is crown, this is present, and this is the root of your present situation. So what are you thinking about? Well, your emotions, right? And what is the root of the current situation is not feeling like you have the strength, right? Not feeling like you have the strength to face this pain yet that is keeping you unstable. We have the King and the Queen, which is the masculine and feminine energies, right? Somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who, this is the King of Cups, so this could very well be pertaining to the new moon in Cancer, because Cancer is a water sign, King and Queen here, and we do have the moon 3 times. So the new moon in Cancer and the full moon in Aquarius is really going to affect you, Aries. It's going to affect your emotions. It's going to affect how these emotions has kept you unstable, and it's going to show you how to transmute this pain of these emotions and gain the enlightenment over this lesson, which in turn will take that dark power source that you've had into a positive power source where you're going to be able to move forward and create perhaps a new destiny, right? So the King of Cups, and then we have the 2 of Swords coming out. So making some sort of a decision, right? Making some sort of a decision to take off that blinder and see something from a different perspective, right? That enlightenment. And how to gain that emotional stability, how to ground yourself, right? How to put down the resistance and bring your masculine and feminine energies into union, right? Bring them masculine and feminine energies into union and walk towards the light, right? Putting an ending to this conflicted energy that you are showing a bit of defense about. What's coming towards you? Look at that. There's that new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles. That new beginning is coming towards you. Let's clarify that. Oh, look at that. Ace of Wands. So, 1-1. The new month. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is 11, right? That mastering something. So, what are you mastering? How to relax, right? How to relax. How to face the truth. How to realize that you've had why you've had to go through this darkness, right? And gain that enlightenment of how to use your personal power source in positive ways to create this new beginning, right? Taking off that blinder of truth that you are running away from and realizing the strength that you had all along to transmute and use this power source as a manifestation tool to create this new beginning, right? To create this new beginning. How are you viewing yourself? The Devil. Breaking free of them chains, Aries. Yep, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Breaking free of the chains that have kept you bound. Of, how you see yourself. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse is being impatient, right? Being impatient. Throwing that manifestation. It's like that welding your power in negative ways is what I see. And you're seeing that with the Devil card. You're seeing how you welded your power in negative ways. Through what? We have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. That power source. And learning how to discipline that power source and make more positive choices, right? So that's how you see yourself doing this. Overcoming these challenges and taking back your power from the darkness that has kept you chained and bound emotionally, facing that truth, that pain, breaking free of that and doing that, taking your power and using it for positive things, using it for positive creative sources. outside influences, yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Joker. So instead of, you know, the Joker's even in reverse, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So being manipulative with our words, right? Being very manipulative with our words, being a hustler, somebody who was very immature. So somebody on the outside was being very immature. And I feel like you're recognizing that. You're recognizing that immature energy from an outside source. And that is why you were able to see yourself taking back that power source, taking back control of your personal power, learning from the mistakes that you have made, right? And mastering taking leadership of your life, mastering self-control, and not being mature, not being manipulative with your words, and seeing how them words kept that black cloud over you. Hopes and fears, yeah, the Queen of Wands. So you're hoping to be this Queen of Wands energy, right? Becoming one with your this independence, right? Being able to have the power to create the life that you are passionate about, the life that you desire, stepping into your personal power, again, transmuting this negative energy into a positive, transmuting this dark power source into a light power source, and becoming more flexible, right? Listening more to your intuition. So the Queen of Wands, yep, the Seven of Cups, making that conscious choice to look past the emotional illusion. Neptune retrograde in Pisces, right? The Seven of Hearts is that dreamy energy, that illusion that has kept you stuck in a fantasy world. So that's exactly what you're doing, taking back your power that has kept you stuck in this illusion, right? And transmuting it into a positive turn of events for you. The outcome, yep, look, there's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, becoming aware, gaining that clarity of how to be more flexible, gaining that enlightenment, that awareness, and that clarity of how to transform and transmute this dark cloud into a positive power source instead of a dark power source. You're learning that. You're learning to use the planets, especially the moon's energy, as a power source as well. So Ace of Swords, yeah, Six of Wands. You're recognizing that. You're becoming aware of that power source. You're becoming aware of the clarity that you need when it comes to your personal power source, and how to transmute this illusion, this emotional illusion, into a positive, right? Into movement forward. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and move into some advice from the crows for you, Aries. What's some advice from the crows for you, Aries? Yeah, the Queen of your castle, the Temptress. So, you know, this could be very well somebody else. We do have the King and the Queen showing up. But I feel like, Aries, this is you contemplating something. What are you contemplating? How to, you're thinking about that power source, right? We have the Temptress and we have the Devil here. So you're thinking about that power source, right? You definitely are. You're thinking about that power source and how to break free of this dark cloud. And let's pull another one for Aries. Yeah, difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations, and that's what you're learning. The difficulties that you have had, right, is actually leading you to this new beginning, this beautiful destination. So the Queen of the Castle, yeah, depressed, detached, and unemotional. So this depressed energy that is tempting you, right, that is keeping you in this tempted unemotional energy is actually something difficult, and that was your power source. That was the difficulties that you were having on your journey, and now you are on this beautiful destination that is fated for you. Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. Stand up there, card. Right? 11, spiritually awakening that you're on the right path, and that's what's coming towards you. That 1 energy, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, that 11 energy. So what is coming towards you, Aries, is you are spiritually awakening to your journey and your power source, like this black cloud of a power source that's been hanging over your head, and you are realizing that it was the power of your emotions. That was that dark cloud that was hanging over your head. The power of your emotions had a lot to do with your difficult times. You're gaining that enlightenment, and you're taking back your power from that dark cloud that has kept you stuck and bound and blocking your harvest, and you are transmuting it into a positive new beginning, right? We have 3 aces on the board plus 11. So that's all about your thoughts, right? All about your thought process. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal for you, Aries. A spirit animal for Aries. The polar bear. The polar bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. All right. So basically, yeah, right? Because why? Because you're coming into that union with your masculine and feminine energies. You are maturing. You are realizing your emotional power source. You're gaining that enlightenment with all these ones of your thoughts and your emotions and the power of both of them and how they create your reality. So standing up for yourself with the 7 of Wands in the recent past. So learning to stand up for yourself, right, is something that you have to do, and to release the attachment to the outcome of what is manifesting. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for you, Aries. What crystal? Well, we have yellow calcite, solar plexus chakra, distant healing, cleansing, and learning, right? So you're learning something. Absolutely, right here. You're learning something. Solar plexus. I am mindful. You're learning how to be mindful. You're learning how to cleanse this energy, transmute it, and to heal yourself. And that power source, we have solar plexus here. So the solar plexus is the masculine energy, right? That masculine energy. It's also that fire source. The fire, it's the fire chakra. So we do have the Mars and Venus both in Leo, which is a fire energy. And let's see what else. We have Chiron in Aries, which is also a fire sign, and Chiron is a wounded healer. Chiron teaches you the inner wounds that you're hanging on to and turns you around to face that truth. It gains illumination. Things are expanded, right? Root tile, 3rd eye chakra, decisiveness, intuition, and stability. So if you remember, Aries, the present energy was you were unstable. You were unable to ground yourself and make positive choices, right? And this is insightful, right? Becoming insightful, becoming aware with that Ace of Swords is the outcome card. Becoming aware, recognizing that. And then we have Prehnite for the heart chakra. Prophetic ability, visualization, and prosperity. So you very well could have, with the magician here, you could very well be a manifester with your words. I am healed, right? And we already have distant healing. So healing of that heart chakra through facing the wounds, right? Facing the wounds that have caused you to be in defense mechanism, and recognizing that depressed, unemotional energy and how to transmute it and heal it. All right, so a final card for you, Aries, is a postcard from Spirit for Aries. Postcard from Spirit for Aries. Oh, look, a bird. So there's your postcard. This is the back of it if you'd like to stop your video and read it. Let me move my fat finger. There you go. Put it up there a little closer for you. Alright, so it says, dearest you, Aries, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides and not more, if not more. To every story and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common grounds to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things. Once common ground is reached, you're attracting people and situations that enriches your life and brings you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. Alright, so that is your postcard sending you off, Aries. Alright, so thank you for watching and have a blessed be July.